welcome to Stationery by Justine. I'm Justine. I am a wife, I am a kindergarten teacher, an Etsy seller, and a crafter. And this channel is meant to inspire you to create. If you like what you see, please go ahead and like the video and subscribe for future videos. I'm also a Spellbinders influencer, so all products from them are free to me, and the opinions that I state in my videos are my own. If you are interested in what I am showing, there are links in the description below this video, as well as a link to my Etsy shop. Today I'm going to make 2 cards using the Be Bold Color Block Congrats die from Spellbinders. And this was a die that definitely caught my eye from the example that I saw on the package and on the website, because I knew that I could make endless amounts of cards with this one die just by changing up the color. So here are 2 that I just showed you that I've made already, and I use black and gold and blue and gold. Now for the cards that I'm making today, I am not going to use any of the die inlays, and I'm just going to use the big bold letters. You could go ahead and switch up the card with using the inlays as well, but I didn't really feel like it. I just wanted to use some colored cardstock in the background and get almost the exact result without using the inlays. So by doing that, I'm just going to glue on the letters directly to colored cardstock with some liquid glue, and I'm using the Bira art glue today. With that fine tip, it's pretty easy to glue on things quickly and not have any glue squish out the sides. Then once that's all together, I'm just going to use my We Are Memory Keepers paper trimmer and just chop off the extra. And this die is meant to be used with a mini slimline card, so that's what I will be using today. The mini slimline measures at 3 1/4 by 6 1/4. So it's kind of a fun size to create cards with, especially congratulations cards, because typically if you're going to use this for maybe a school graduation, you might accompany the card with maybe some cash or a check or a gift card, and this is a perfect size card for an item like that to go into a card. Now I'm going to do the same thing by cutting off the extra cardstock and moving on to use the little yay sentiment that also comes with the large die. I was not crazy about the yellow or the white or blue. I went ahead and die cut them, but it just didn't look right to me, so when in doubt, use gold mirror cardstock. It seems to be something I'm reaching for all the time, and I just can't help it. So I used the gold mirror cardstock for the yay, and with this card that has the yellow, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the center because I wanted just to make something that the die example showed, and with the other one I'm going to place it in the bottom right hand corner. And to just place it a little more neatly, I'm using my reverse tweezers from EK Tools, and with that gold mirror cardstock and the liquid glue, they do tend to slide around a little bit, so I just am trying to be a little careful and not bump it around very much. I chose yellow and blue for these cards just because I am a teacher and the school colors that are for the school that I work at are gold and blue. So it's kind of a goldenrod gold, not quite the shining, shimmering, splendid gold of the gold mirror cardstock, but it works. and I definitely think I'll be using these in a couple months here when we have graduation parties. And again, when you're using the mini slimline die, you could put it on a different card. If you wanted to write CONGRATS, you can kind of split them up and maybe put them on a 4x7 card. I haven't tried it myself, but I was kind of playing around with the idea of doing something like that, or using a regular slimline sized card and just trying different things just to stretch the die a little bit more. And I forgot the dimensions, so I'm using my first card to help me. But it's 6 1/4 by 6 1/2, so it's nearly a square. So I'm just going to quickly cut that out with my paper cutter, and then I will use my scoring board to score up the cards. And when I first put it down, I didn't have it quite right. I had the short end, which was the 6 1/4, so I flipped it and made it 6 1/2, and just marked it halfway in between, which would be 3 1/4, and just folded it in half using my bone folder, which is, I believe, made out of Teflon, which has worked really well, and I haven't gotten a lot of marks on my cardstock, so I would recommend that if you're in the market for looking for a bone folder. Then I'm just going to use some double-sided tape with my tape runner and just adhere the entire card front to my card base. And I had a little bit of overlap, so I'm just going to chop it off, and that's it to my card. Pretty simple. And like I said, it's easy to make quite a few of them, and you can change up the color if needed. And you could really use this for a wedding as well, or a congratulations on maybe a baby if you use some baby pattern paper. It's really pretty versatile, so go ahead and give it a try for yourself. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it or learned anything, please go ahead and hit the like button. And if you are interested in more crafty videos from me, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.